Hello and welcome to PopCulture Reacts. Here, PopCulture Productions.
I was pointing at the sign above. Sorry.
So we are
Well,
doing.
you know, Chris. I can't do left and right on here, so I figured out I'd still know how to point upwards,
Up and down.
Yeah.
So we are doing a suggestion that has come in from the regulars of my other half's pub when they said, Lazy's doing a video to react to a song. What song should you get him to react to?
Well, and before you say what it is, Chris, I think it's key that we point out and we reiterate what you just said. This is from people in a pub, which might tell you why we've got what we've got.
And yeah, they probably a few beers in when they've given us this.
And
also,
on the release schedule as well, I just want to make it clear. Our first reaction on the channel was Rammstein, a well-loved band. We talked about the quality of the song, the video, etc., etc. And this is what we're following up with. So I think it's a good advert to show that we will react to anything, and we're quite keen to get suggestions from people out there.
Exactly. Ed, I'll let you introduce this.
Well, I don't know whether I have the words, but there was a time. Yeah, there was a time many years ago where I'd say not only this nation, but nations all around Europe were gripped. They were gripped with fear. No, they were gripped by a musical gem, I imagine some would say. Others would say a really annoying piece of shite. But we'll see what side we come down on. But you know, like we're a pop culture channel, so we're quite interested in not only music but all the other pop culture things. And this song speaks not only to music but also speaks to toys. Because oh god, yes, we are doing it. We will be reacting to Barbie Girl by Aqua. So without further ado. Shall we revisit this classic?
Let's revisit the 90s classic.
That is presented in Aquascope, as we can see here. Yeah.
Which has haunted anyone of its age forever since.
It's in my waking and my sleeping nightmares.
So let's get into life in plastic.
Ah ha ha, yeah.
Hiya, Barbie.
Hi, Ken.
You want to go for a ride?
Sure, Ken.
Jump in.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastics, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life in plastics, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your...
Right. I've got a point to make here. One of them is called Lenny. One of them is called Rennie, or Rene and Lene.
Yeah.
These other fuckers need to change their name. I can't have Soren and Klaus. Everyone should be NA of some way, shape, or form. They really aren't sticking with the motif of the band, are they? But
I'm gotta say, I'm just loving all of the levels of hair. You've got the frosted micro spikes.
yes,
You've got Rene with his bald but weird snake tail wraparound bit of hair. And Klaus with, again, very much pop punk bass guitar look.
none of them would look out of place in Fortnite, would they? The game. I think that's what I'm learning. I think this is the precursor to the abomination that is Fortnite.
So everyone, but obviously Lene, the female singer, could quite easily be in a pop punk band from the same era.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, Klaus has got like not only the hair for it, but that green jacket. I think is borrowed from one of those bands. Yes.
Yeah, it could quite easily sit in like a Blink video right about there.
Yeah, yeah. And looks got a little bit of the Johnny Lee Miller's in Scream about him to me as well.
Yes.
Although unfortunately, I don't think this ends in them all dying. But you know, maybe it does. Maybe I'm just misremembering the video. Right, so, let's get back into it.
Let's go.
I'm a blonde single girl in a fantasy world. Dress me up, make it tight, I'm your darling.
You're my doll, rock and roll, feel the glamour and pink. Kiss me here, touch me there, hanky panky.
You can touch, you can play. If you say I'm always yours. I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Life is plastic, fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
So.
Yes.
I don't remember the lyrics being this blatant.
The thing is there's something really worries me about even the start of that sentence. Like because one of the realizations I've had during this is my memory's not brilliant, and I've got songs that I love that I know less lyrics than I do this thing. I think I pretty much know all the lyrics of this song, which how? I wonder how. But
yeah, I didn't remember it being as on the button, shall we say.
Is it because we were younger and naive?
Maybe, or
was it because we were just trying to avoid the song, so we were trying to not hear the lyrics? I don't know.
Maybe. I think maybe the latter there. But you know, I'm just thinking there were kids that were 5 and 6.
Yep.
Singing.
Oh God, like it's
touch me here, touch me there, hanky panky.
It's a kind of family wedding classic, isn't it? Like, and everyone from your nan to your kids or your nieces or whatever would be singing this. Yep. They've corrupted the youth and the old for decades now.
It's just one of those. I genuinely didn't remember just how filthy the lyrics were.
Very European filth, though, isn't it? It's somewhere along the line.
It's innuendo.
Like Britain used to be innuendo city, didn't it? And like kind of champion that around the world with the Carry On movies, and then somewhere probably in the 80s stroke into the 90s, Europe took that over, didn't they?
Yes. Right, let's go back to the filth.
Yeah, let's go back to this, shall we? Yep, looking forward to it. Right, see you in a minute.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Make me walk, make me talk, do whatever you please. I can act like a star, I can beg on my knees.
Come jump in, bimbo friend, let us do it again. Hit the town, fool around, let's go party.
You can touch, you can play. If you say I'm
just getting started.
Oh, I love you, Ken.
Well,
Wow. Wow.
the song is still as shit as I remember it. It's filthier than I remember it. And the video is as shit as I remember it.
Well, one of the things is different for me this time, and if you'd have asked me any time pre-watching this, is it a good song? I go, no, it really isn't. Would and if you'd have asked me, are they good singers? Her specifically, I'd have said no. But my God, she is much worse than I remembered her being as well. She is awful, isn't she? Like, it is painful how tuneless and tone deaf she is. And I'm tuneless and tone deaf myself, but yeah, like actually singing it, oh God, it was hurting my ears at certain points. But yeah, it's fucking awful, isn't it?
Both her and him are fucking dire in this.
Oh, I mean, he sounded like the world's best singer as far as I was concerned, stood next to her. But yeah, no, you are right. He was awful. God, like I do remember the video a bit. I do remember it played up on kind of like Barbie tropes and things like that. And particularly mean at the end when he's pulled her arm off and starts taunting her with it, only to eventually give it back to her to try and get a bit of romancing. But I don't remember. The other thing I didn't remember is how every man in the video looked like a sex pest. That I'd forgotten.
Or Stifler, especially
Yes.
in the suits in the garden party at the end. Stifler.
Do you remember though? There must have been some other songs, and I know like that was a generation of one-hit wonders, but there must be other Aqua tunes out there, and I don't remember any other than this. But I can only imagine that
there was one in it was a film soundtrack, Closing or Sliding Doors.
I've seen that movie. I don't hate that movie, but I hate it a little bit more now that I know there might be an Aqua song in it.
But I'm trying to think. I am cheating a little bit because I've obviously got it up on my screen. So they did a song called Dr. Jones.
Oh, they bloody did as well, didn't they?
I don't know that one.
Now I've just panned her for being tone deaf, so I'm not going to sing it. But it goes Dr. Jones, calling Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones, get up now. I think is the lyrics or something like that. But yes, I do remember it now. You said it.
Oh my is another one. Then that seems about it, and then goes to Pops.
I mean, I think in honest truth, it's not a band that I'm planning on revisiting. But unless one, you ask the people down the pub again, and they decide, yeah, let's do this again, or people in the comments do say, oh, do you know what? Dr. Jones was their pinnacle piece of work. You're underestimating them. Then yeah, like we've said, we'll pretty much react to anything that's requested. And I do say that we do have quite a list already, so it may take a while to get to them because we want to kind of spread them out fairly. But yes. I kind of hope that that's the one and only time that we visit the Aqua back catalogue.
Yeah, I can see they had an album out, at least one.
Oh, Jesus. Are you going to do that on a show and tell with tunes? I'll sponsor you to do that one. I don't know what I'll send you, but I'll send you something exciting and cool.
I do know a lot of money.
I do know what I'd send you. I'd wait for you to do it, and then I'd send you a second copy of the Aqua album. I'll get it for you on vinyl. Send it over.
So that was Barbie Girl.
That was Barbie Girl. In a Barbie world, life in plastic, it's fantastic.
You can touch my hair and dress me anywhere.
Yeah.
Because
I said it earlier, but I'm sickened by how many of the lyrics I knew of that song. That's just worrying, isn't it?
So, as always, YouTube things, like, subscribe, ring bells, comments down there. Any other weird and wonderful novelty hits from the 90s?
Oh, and I think you're right there. I think we do have a little bit of love for novelty stuff, don't we? But I'm kind of hoping that it's more in the weird and wonderful sort of novelty stuff that we like, rather than things that my nan would listen to. Nan's dead. She listens to nothing. I've got to be honest on that. That was a bit of a lie there. But the things my nan would listen to if she was still alive.
Yeah, so no Robson and Jerome.
Oh, fuck. I tell you what, and now you said it out loud, that's the thing you can never do, isn't it? Because once you say something out loud, someone's
going to do it.
But I will say, I don't think there's much we wouldn't listen to, but I will draw the line there. When Robson and Jerome first started releasing songs, and they released an album that was sickeningly popular, but absolutely garbage. I was working in a supermarket at the time. I was doing 10-hour shifts, and they would play it on repeat for the whole 10 hours. So I swore at that stage, never, ever, ever again. So if you put Robson and Jerome in there, I'm warning you now, it's not being reacted to.
How did you not murder?
Well, I wanted to, but I didn't know. I wanted to murder Robson and Jerome, though, and they never come into the shop.
Yeah, kill them all.
Yeah.
So we are on Twitter, and you can follow us here. And we are also on Facebook, where there is a conglomerate of everyone where you can come chat. Ask
and
questions,
the more people we get in there, obviously the more chat we can get. And
exactly.
like we talk comic books, movies, TV, music, wrestling. So yeah, come on down.
And Ned down there. So until next time, and hopefully no 90s pop one-hit wonders
about
I
dolls.
That's said, and goodbye.